Here comes the sun, woman.
Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for joining me at my channel for this new moon eclipse in Virgo that is going to be taking place on September 1st. These are general readings for all of the 12 signs. Wow, September is going to be a month to remember. To say the least. There's so much going on in the heavens this month and this week as well. Way much more than I could possibly cover in these general readings, but I have posted some great articles and videos on my Facebook page, so make sure that after you watch your videos for your sun, moon, and rising, that you head over to my Facebook page and take a look at some of the great articles I have listed on there, posted on there from some fantastic master astrologers. There is a lot going on besides the new moon in Virgo. We have Mercury going retrograde in Virgo on August 30th. That's going to be until September 23rd. We have Venus moving into Libra. We have Jupiter moving out of Virgo and soon moving into Libra as well. We have a full moon lunar eclipse on September 16th. And we also have the reactivation of a Saturn-Neptune square. So much going on, as I said, more than I could possibly cover in these general readings, but what I would love to do is a personal reading for you so that I can take a look at your individual chart and show you exactly how all of these aspects are currently affecting you individually, okay? So please, if you're interested in a reading, please head over to my website and you can book a personal private reading for me, either a full-length reading or a burning question reading, and I will be very happy to be able to do that for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this new moon eclipse is going to be affecting each of the individual signs, and take a look at the Tao reading for messages on what's coming up this month for all of us. Thank you so much again for connecting with me on Facebook and on the channel. I enjoy your comments, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Let's go ahead with the individual readings. Namaste. Hello to my Geminis. This new moon solar eclipse in Virgo and Mercury retrograde are going to be moving through your 4th house of home, your family, your foundations, your parents, your ancestry, your lineage, and your inner life are all covered under the 4th house. This is also a period of time, as I spoke about in the introduction to these videos. Jupiter is going to be moving out of Virgo after a year in your sign. So you may have experienced a lot of expansion opportunities, growth in some areas, and Jupiter is, before it moves out, it is going to leave you with something to use for the next 12 years, okay? Jupiter is in our sign every 12 years, a 12-year cycle, so we'll not be back to Virgo until 12 years from now. So make sure that you do a strong analysis over what you have learned, what growth you have experienced over the last year, over what opportunities and good fortune that has come through to you, and make sure to be grateful for that and begin to build upon that now. Jupiter's moving into Libra, so Libra is now going to be the favorite sign here. You were the favorite for a year, but I feel that during that period, things have happened in your life where you know you have been fortunate and you have been under benefic planetary influences, okay? Now, of course, with this new moon eclipse and Mercury, your ruler, going backwards, retrograde until the 23rd, there could be some unexpected developments, some frustrations here and there, especially in where your home, your family, your 4th house matters are involved, okay? Some of you, if you are in the process of buying a home or selling a home, there may be some delays or frustrations in reference to that process, some false starts and stops. You may be needed to go over things if you're doing some kind of renovation or reconstruction. Things may need to be redone that were not done correctly the first time. You don't want to start any new projects during Mercury retrograde, especially where your home is concerned. You want to wait until Mercury goes forward, because whatever work you get done, unless it is a continuation of work that was already being done before Mercury went forward, okay? Or unless it is something being done to fix what was done incorrectly before. Those things are okay. But to start brand new work, construction, renovation, not really a good time because, you know, you may, as I said, things may get lost, signals may get crossed, and it may be just a very frustrating time for you in that area. Now, there may be people coming and going in your home. There may be people from the past, or, you know, people from the past visiting your home, or family members coming back into the picture that you have not been in touch with, you've been out of touch with. You know, where family is concerned, where your home is concerned, or your family legacy, there may be a need to go back to the past, or go back to the town that you were born in. Some of you may be going back to, you know, go through documentation or paperwork that your relatives left behind when they, you know, transitioned on to the next plane. So, you know, there may be a lot of reminiscing over your childhood and over family traditions, or, you know, family memories. Now, the fourth house is also, again, your inner life and the foundation of your life. So some of you may be changing the structure of your family. Maybe perhaps some of you have, you know, have separated from a partner, or maybe in the process of a divorce. And so now there is a splitting up of the family unit. You know, you may be needing to divide resources, or divide, you know, the things that you owned together, or that you shared together as a family. Some of you may be looking for a roommate, or a room living with may be leaving, and you may need to now quickly make adjustments to find someone to take that person's place, so that you can share those expenses, okay? So it may be temporarily stressful for you, but there's going to be a lot of activity in general where your home is concerned, and where your, you know, your inner life, or your family situation is involved here, okay? You may want to, if you have been having any issues with the foundation of your physical home, you may want to get someone in to take a look at that. Issues may crop up with the foundation, the physical foundation of your home. So, you know, if you have any concerns about that, you might want to get a contractor in there to make sure that everything is strong, or if something needs to be repaired, to get that thing repaired, okay? So I've already pre-shuffled the cards. Let me shuffle just one more time here. I'll do it 2 more times. For my Geminis, and, you know, with Mercury being your ruler, Mercury retrogrades are a bit more of a trying time for you and for Virgo, who is also represented by Mercury. So you may need to slow down and go over things that you have been working on very diligent over the last year or last few months. Make corrections to things, or make adjustments. Be very careful with your communication. Make sure that you are being careful about what you talk about, what you are writing, what you text to someone, because it's information perhaps that you didn't want to get. Information that was meant for one person may mistakenly get to another person, and that may cause you some, you know, stress or embarrassment. So be careful of the way you're speaking to people and your general communication. All right, let's take a look at the cards here. I'm doing a 5-card reading with an oracle card. We have the King of Wands reversed. We have the 4 of Cups reversed. We have the 4 of Pentacles. In the reverse, we have the Devil in the reverse, and we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so first of all, I know that many of my viewers, many of my subscribers don't like reversals or don't like full reversal spreads, and so I may hear from some of you about that. I got a little flack a few times when I did readings and the cards come up reversed. All I can say is I shuffle those cards, I pre-shuffle them before I start recording, and then I shuffle again as I'm speaking to you. So these cards are mixed up, mixed in, and I have no control over the way that the cards fall. If the cards are falling in the reverse, there's a reason for that, and we want to bring out those messages to you because there are things that you may need to know. With Mercury going retrograde, your ruler this month, it makes perfect sense that there may be either delays or blockages in things that you are trying to work with and work on. So that's just a little caveat there for some of my Geminis who may be a little frustrated or unhappy about the reversals. But let's give it a chance. Let's take a look and see what the messages are for you, okay? We have the King of Wands reversed coming up here. When the King of Wands is reversed, he represents often a fire sign energy. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And if that influence is not in your life, this can represent someone who has been a bit of a stressful association for you, okay? The King of Wands can often be somebody who really is temperamental, who's a bit selfish or very selfish, who can be very thoughtless and only kind of for himself, okay? Very self-concerned, very narcissistic personality. So you may have been dealing with this person. This could this could possibly be that person that you've been living with or a member of your family where things may come to a head during this week and during this month and in a surprising way. That person may act out in a way that just really catches you off guard, or this person may leave your home or leave your environment and you're kind of left there trying to figure out what to do next, okay? This could be a partner, this could be a a relative, it could be a son, or the kings can represent male or female, but we're talking about energy. So someone who's been very temperamental, very difficult to deal with, and who can be a little aggressive and really wanting to have his way. So you may have been dealing with this person and having some difficulties. Well, the Four of Cups is there, and the Four of Cups is saying you've pretty much had it with this energy. I think you're tired of being treated this way, and the King of Wands can be quite unfair in his treatment. So the Four of Cups is indicated here that you pretty much have gotten to the end of your rope with this person, and if this person leaves your environment, it may be a situation where you're glad to see them go. Even if it's temporarily, to get some space, get some air from this individual's pressure or stress that they have been piling on top of you. Now, what I'm getting here is that more than anything, it could be financial concerns that have been making things quite rocky where your home situation is concerned, or family. There have been some financial difficulties, perhaps support or child support or alimony or spousal support, whatever that might be, has not come through from this King of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And it's coming to a point where you are trying to decide what your options are here in getting this person to comply to an agreement, perhaps, or to a promise, a responsibility that they should be taken care of. I do feel that this Nine of Pentacles can, as I said, represent alimony or child support. But you may be in a situation where you are experiencing a destabilization of your sense of security, a destabilization of your foundations as a result of this person not fulfilling their responsibility or not being there to carry their part of the load. And so you may have to do whatever you can to pick up the slack here. Some of you may perhaps be going to an employer and asking for some type of pay increase, or taking out a loan that you really don't want to have the responsibility of, but that you may need to get in order to pick up the the slack and cover the expenses that were being taken care of by the King of Wands. I do feel that, it may leave a lot of pressure on you, and the Devil is here reversed, saying that it may be this situation is something that has repeated itself. Something that this is not just a one-time situation. This person may have in the long term been undependable for you, and it may come to the point this month where you realize that it's not going to change, that if you are going to be stable, you are going to have to stabilize your own situation regardless of whether that person is in your life or not. And you're going to come to the point where you realize you need to break those chains and free yourself from an unhealthy, stressful situation where on some level you have felt that you are chained to this person, likely by financial connection. However, when the Devil is here, the Devil tells you that whatever the circumstance is, you are not bound to this person. You have the ability, the skills, the talent, the foresight, the vision to be able to free yourself from this influence, okay? And to strike out on your own if you have to break those chains and to release yourself from something that may have been causing you a tremendous amount of stress and strain. As a result of that, there may be a separation, okay? There may be a breaking of ties, whether this is a romantic situation or whether it is a family situation. By the end of this month, you may decide that you are no longer invested in this relationship, or that you are no longer going to support this person or support their behavior. The King of Wands can be a bit bipolar, okay? They can be one way one day and one way the next. So, as I said, there may have been a pattern of behavior here that you are tired of and that you may have to extricate yourself from, okay? Now, let's take a look at what the Oracle card is here for you, which is a message that Spirit wants you to know about this situation. What is the message from Spirit for my Geminis for this new moon cycle? What is the message from Spirit for Geminis for this new moon cycle in Virgo, in your 4th house? What is the message for Gemini? Okay. Okay, the card I have here for you is Inner Truth. This is the number 61 card. This card talks about wisdom of the heart, knowing the truth in the matter. So I feel that whatever this new moon eclipse in Virgo brings into your life, where your 4th house matters are concerned, you are going to get finally to the bottom of the truth here, the truth of the matter. You're going to pierce through the illusions that you've been living under, or that you you've been living under knowingly or unknowingly. You're going to get to the truth of the matter with this King of Wands energy in your life, and you are going to finally be able to act and live from a basis of reality as opposed to perhaps how you really want it to be or how you thought it was, okay? What are some of the messages here? The wisdom of the heart, insight, clarity, purity, intuitive knowing, consciousness, and penetrating illusion. All right? So this month is going to be about clearing the decks for you. All right, Gemini? Knowing the truth about someone in your life. Whether this, as I said, is a partner, a father figure, a child, an adult child that you have, or, an adult male relative. Whatever the case is, whatever they do this month or whatever happens in reference to your home and family, you are going to ultimately get through to the facts about something. Your intuitive mind is saying, something is just not right. Something's not kosher here. Something's going on. And I really need to find out where I stand to stabilize my life and not be in a position where I'm allowed to be destabilized at the very base of my life any further. Again, if we're talking about physical conditions of the home, you may be finding out the truth about work that was done previously in your home that was not done correctly, and someone may need to be accountable, or it may cost you money that came up unexpectedly here because of someone else's negligence or shoddy workmanship, okay? Or because of something that you were not aware about the property. So as I was saying, if you're building or if you're buying a home right now, be very much in tune with the builder that you are working with, or be very much in tune with your inspection to make sure that you do your due diligence and know what is going on with that physical property before you sign on the dotted line. And I feel that between now and the 23rd, information will come out to you that will either put your mind at ease or will make you change your mind or adjust your thinking about that property situation, okay? All right, so my Geminis, that is your reading for this new moon cycle in Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in, for liking and sharing the videos and subscribing to my channel. If you want more information about these epic transits that are taking place right now, please go to my Facebook page and check out those articles, those posts and videos. If you want to know how they are affecting you individually, please contact me for a private reading, okay? I wish you all good things, love, peace, joy, success, and I will see you around the 16th for the full moon eclipse readings, a check-in to see what's going on with the energies around us. Until then, I bid you namaste.